Wormwood System Observer, August 4th, 2017. Steve Olson.
The moon. A bit strange color.
Hi everybody, Steve Olson, just playing around in the beginning there. But this is that film from Quebec that we're looking at here. Pretty interesting stuff. So I don't know if it's the moon or not, okay? But I do have a corroborating photo from Alaska that I'd like to show you in the same time frame and at about the same time. Well, Quebec is far, far east of Alaska, so it's in that same time range. But somebody who had captured a similar type of phenomenon, but with the moon in view. So just kind of an interesting corroboration with Mink Island in Alaska. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. But people are seeing this more and more, and paying attention at 3, 4 in the morning is where it's at right now, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. And if you've got a clear sky, you're probably going to see something cool. And it's kind of matching up with the Dave Dobbs model. And Dave will be one of our guests at the Thrival Conference in Minneapolis on the 25th and 26th. Next thing I want to take you to is a set of subscribers did Alaska has been blowing up in terms of seeing phenomenon in either as refraction or direct on views. I can't figure it out in half the cases. But to give you a feel for what's been happening in Alaska the last couple of days, and it's not likely to be a camera anomaly, and the reason I say that is because it's different cameras that are showing this. But if I show it to you this way, you'll get an idea of it. We're gonna go through each of these individually, but this is the collection over the last couple of days. Look at this, man. Let's start breaking it down here. There's a lot to go through. So here is Craig Southwest, and it is on August 3rd. And we're seeing this kind of green orb with, it's kind of a varied texture to it. And then this is Misty Fords, where we've been seeing a lot of it. And it was kind of dim on the first because of cloud cover. And then things started clearing up on the second, and look at how clear that shows. Now what's also interesting about it is you'll see this kind of lens effect on the bottom too. Yeah, but you can clearly sense that the sun is up there, and in Misty Fords it's showing up as this red globular object. And again, in line with expecting what we're going to see with Dave Dobbs, if we see on August 7th, from certain parts of the world, if we see that dual-tailed comet-like thing, then we'll know that this is all coming together and the dots are connecting. But again, you can see how this lensing or something is going on up there that's causing things to be diffracted or refracted. So seeing this, I can't tell you for sure if I'm seeing a direct shot of something or not. Now we go to Craig Southwest, where we see more of a green orb with a red orb behind it that's obfuscated or less visible. And as you can see, it's got like an odd shape of call it craters or whatever they might be. And guys, this has been going on for the last couple of days. And this same subscriber, who I won't mention your name unless you ask me to in the next email, but the subscriber that did this work, hats off to you, bro. Showing us this stuff just as clear as day. Look at this. You can actually start seeing textures on this orb in the background as well. Look at that. Look at that. Just an excellent series of photographs. So it just kind of brings to mind, it's like we don't know everything that's going on. Now, I can't say if it's a refraction, reflection, what this exactly is here. all I can tell you is that it cannot be explained with a camera anomaly because two different cameras are showing two different orbs with 2 or 3 different effects, and but it all looks the same. This to me is just, it's off the hook remarkable. It's almost like they're not even trying to hide it anymore. WSO Live, guys. That's where we're putting the stuff we can't talk about. We were talking to Alex Lujan, who actually gave us his really top secret stuff that he didn't really want to release to the public. That is on WSO Live now. We have a Dave Dobbs, Steve Olson, what's the real reason behind Nibiru? Doesn't impact anybody from a news cycle perspective. It's just interesting stuff that we'd rather not have the government hassle us about. And you know, the thing that we're all trying to do is, you know, what we find happens in situations where, you know, and this is kind of the anarchy view, is that people have a tendency to pull together and collectivize when things start going down. And so if anybody is up in Alaska, by the way, by Craig or by Misty Ford's, up in these areas, and you have a chance to go out and look at the sky, could you go out and with your camera and go and look at it for us and see what you see? But this stuff is getting kind of off the charts, and it's almost time to fund an expedition to Alaska in the cycle of the Dave Dobbs cycle to see if we can repeat that again. But I don't know. Will we see this during the eclipse? Will this stuff show up in the sky during the eclipse? Is that why they're having fighter jets go with the eclipse? I don't know. There's no logical reason to have a fighter jet go with the eclipse. We don't need to observe eclipses. We can artificially manufacture eclipses day and night. So again, it's just kind of, things are building up here. We're going to stay close to you guys, stay close to us, stay close to each other. Most of all, stay close to each other. God bless. Bye.